Hey guys, I'm Holly and I make videos about personal development and how they relate to weight loss and how you can reach your goals. It's kind of cold here, so a little rucked up today. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how to become the commander-in-chief of your life. This pertains to your life, not the life of your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, not your children, not your parents, but you. This is all about you. This is your time, so let's enjoy it because this is all we have. First thing that we want to remember, we are in control of our own lives, not Netflix, not your boss, not your husband, not your kids, you. You are in control of your life. Nobody else, no other thing, and nobody else is going to do it for you but you. So let's get that straight right off the bat. The next important thing to remember here is to stay in your own lane. We don't need to worry about what other people are doing. That means if you look on, Instagram or YouTube or whatever it is that you're looking at, that you're not concerned with, oh, Susie lost, 5 pounds this week and I only lost 4, or she got to her goal weight of losing 100 pounds in 6 months and it's taking me 8 months. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to stay in your own lane. Put blinders on like a horse. We can't worry about, what he's doing over here and what she's doing over there and all the things in between. We need to worry about us and what we're doing, because it's all about the inputs that we put into our day that will give us the outputs that we're looking for. Okay, so what do I mean by inputs? Inputs are the small mundane things that you think make no hill of beans difference, but actually they're going to build up over time. If you've even heard of James Clear or the book Atomic Habits, you know what I'm talking about. The 1% better every day will get you to a much higher percentage over time than if you stayed the same for a year. Let's give it an example. So back to these inputs. These could be things like drinking enough water to get through the day so that we don't feel hungry, planning our meals so that we don't leave the house without something to have, making sure that we get our 1 hour walk a day, working on our mindset every single day, staying away from fast food, staying within our calorie deficit for the day, getting our NEAT, our non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That could be something like when you go to the supermarket, parking at the back of the lot. I just went and did my probably twice a year Costco run and I parked at the very back. I got there when they opened. There was nobody around, but I still parked in the back even though it was 34 degrees outside when I got there. I just did it because I know that gives me more steps. And believe me, one of the most empowering, motivational things that you can do for yourself is looking at how many steps you take per day. I was one of those people that was probably around 6,000 steps a day on a good day. And now I'm usually up to about 13,000, which is amazing. And it was just adding little things like on exercise activity thermogenesis, my 1 hour walk a day. That's it. There is no going to the gym, no lifting weights, no going for a run, no going for a jog. Weight loss, this is about walking is the best exercise, and more on that in another video. But just remember, it's as simple as taking a walk for 1 hour a day. That's it. And please let me know below if you would love to see a video about walking and how walking is incredible and just the absolute best exercise for weight loss. May sound crazy, may sound simple. It is, but it is absolutely the best. It's science-backed, and I would love to make a video for you guys about that. Let me know below if you'd like to see that. So getting back into these inputs. Inputs, once again, are the small, incremental, minimal sounding things that we put into our day that add up to greatness over time. So what are the outputs, you may ask? Well, outputs are things like how much weight we lost on the scale that week, how many sizes we've gone down, how many inches we've lost. These are things that are totally out of our control. Remember, we're in charge of our lives, but there are certain things that we absolutely cannot control. We can control the inputs, we can't control the outputs, but controlling the inputs can help give us a better result on the outputs if we really put effort into it. But also remember, just putting a lot of effort into something is not always going to be the result you maybe were looking for. You know, some weeks you may lose 5 pounds, some weeks you may lose a half a pound. It just depends on your body and how much weight you have to lose, what you're doing, and again, the inputs that all make up the whole circle of life when it comes to weight loss. So now let's get into a mindset shift that I want you to have when it comes to this. I want you to think about how the inputs are something that you can control, something you can do, something that you can plan. Maybe you have a list that you check off every day. Maybe you have, an app for that. There's tons of habit trackers. Whatever helps you feel motivated and keep you on track, I highly recommend that. If you guys would like me to create some sort of a tracker with the different habits that we can use as inputs, I can absolutely do that and make a freebie for you guys. I'd love to do that. Just let me know down below. But the biggest mindset shift that we can have on this is with the outputs. And if we know deep in our heart that we're putting in our absolute best, there's nothing more that on one day that we could have done, and the output is not what we expected. Maybe you thought you'd lose more on those scales this week, but you didn't. Shift your mind to believe that all outputs are data. That's it. Think like a scientist. It's just data. Just write it down. That's just for your knowledge. And you just keep going. And we go again. That's the easiest way to think of it, and to not get stuck on it, to not get emotions in the way of it. Because remember, we are the commander-in-chief of our life and what we're doing. Our emotions don't have anything to do with that. We can't let our emotions control us. But we can control the things that we put in our lives, our health, that can make the outputs amazing. Remember that, you guys. You can do this. You can do your best. You can get there. What if this time you didn't give up? Just think about that. That's what one of my heroes, Half of Carla, that's one thing that she says in her videos. What if this time I did not give up? Like the many times before, for me, for instance, for 30 years, I gave up for 30 years, and I don't have to do that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. I see it as data. I move on with my day, and I make today the best day that I can make it. And that's truly all you can ask for. That's the best that you can do. And that's all you can expect of yourself. If you can truly say, I went in, I did my best, I did all my inputs for the day, then you're successful and you're going to get there. Just think about that for a minute. What if I don't give up this time? What if I don't give up? It's pretty powerful. I know you guys have it in you. Think of it like this. What can you do today? Just for today. Can you do it for one day? I believe in you. I know you can do it. That's a big question that they ask people that go into AA. Like one of my absolute idols, you'll see him everywhere. Elton John. He's all over my house. I love him. Could you do it for one day? Can you do it for today? Because I believe in you. I know you can. So just think about that. If you want to journal that, think about that. Can I do this for one day? That's all I'm asking you guys. Can I do it for one day? Today. Because today is the present, and that's your gift. So think about that. We have today. We woke up today. We're winners if we woke up. But today is your day, and you can do it. Just one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, whatever works for you. I know you can do it, and you're on the path to greatness, and amazing things are going to happen for you, and I'm proud of you. And if you haven't heard it today, you do matter, and I'm so proud that you came and watched my video. I'm so proud of you. I know you can do it. Let's chat about anything in the comments, any questions you may have. Follow me on Instagram at Less of Holly, and I hope to see you guys soon. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and leave me a black heart down in the comments, or leave me the emoji with star eyes for Elton, because I think he would really like that. So leave one of those down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.